Welcome to the Parsha Perspective. Each week, we will delve deep in a weekly Torah portion to find a practical and insightful way to enhance your daily life. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shalom Yamini. Each week, we will look into the weekly Torah portion to find inspiration that will complement your daily life and intensify your connection to God. This month of the Parsha Perspective is being sponsored by Eliyahu Or Ben Chana in honor of the Rebbe and the work of Chabad worldwide. May Hashem continue to give success to all the Jewish people. This month's Parsha Perspective is also sponsored by Anonymous. May Hashem shower his family and the Jewish nation with blessings of health, happiness, and children. If you or someone you know would like to sponsor a month of the Parsha Perspective, please email us at theparshaperspective@gmail.com or contact us at our Facebook page, The Parsha Perspective. This week's Torah portion is Parsha Tetzaveh. In continuation of last week's Torah portion, Hashem commands that only the purest of olive oils can be used for the daily kindling of the menorah. He then appoints Aaron and his sons to serve as Kohanim, as priests in the Mishkan, on behalf of the rest of the Jewish people. While they work, they must wear the special priestly garments, which consisted of Michnasayim, the lower undergarments, Kutanis, the robe, Avnate, a belt, and Metznefes, a turban. However, the high priest would wear 4 special extra garments: the Me'il, which is a blue sleeveless robe, the Ephod, which is an embroidered vest, the Choshen, which is a breastplate with 12 gems, each gem engraved with one of the names of the 12 tribes, the Tzitz, which is a golden plate inscribed with the name of God and attached to the turban. The Torah then goes on to describe the initial procedure of the Mishkan and its inaugural sacrifices. Some of these were done every single day, as the pasuk states, "V'zeh asher tasa al mizbeach, kivasim b'nei shana shnayim layim tamid." This is what you shall offer upon the altar: lambs in their first year, 2 a day continually. The one lamb you shall offer up in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer up in the afternoon. These 2 sacrifices were the first and last offerings of the day in the Mishkan or Beis Hamikdash. They were brought every single day, whether it was a weekday, Shabbos, or holiday. No matter when, these sacrifices opened and closed the workday of the Mishkan. The Maharal, in his book Netivos Olam, quotes a midrash that according to Shimon ben Pazi, the most important pasuk in the Torah is Es hakeves echad taseh b'boker ve'es hakeves hasheni taseh bein harbayim. The one lamb you shall offer up in the morning, and the other lamb you shall offer up in the afternoon. If this is so, there's an obvious question. There are so many important and impactful psukim in Judaism. So why did Shimon ben Pazi say that this is the most important pasuk in Judaism? What about the Shema, where we proclaim God's oneness, or the famous quote by Rabbi Akiva, "Love your fellow as yourself," which is the very basis for a functioning society? Why would a pasuk, which is not even applicable nowadays, as we lack a Beis Hamikdash, be the most dynamic and vital quote in all of Judaism? One of the few fast days in Judaism is on the 17th of Tammuz, because that was the day that the walls of Jerusalem were breached. However, the Mishnah in Tainus explains that there was 5 unfortunate events that occurred on the 17th of Tammuz, one of them being that the daily sacrifices had stopped being performed. The Gemara in Tainus explains that during the siege of Yerushalayim, the Jewish people will lower 2 chests of gold every single day, and in return be given 2 lambs for the daily offerings. However, on the 17th of Tammuz, when they lowered 2 chests of gold as usual, they were given 2 pigs in lieu of lambs, and consequently, the daily offerings stopped. The rabbis understood from this occurrence that God was not happy with the Jewish people, and had decided that the Beis Hamikdash was going to be destroyed. They reasoned this because God has taken away something that was meant to connect him with the Jewish people, something that was so vital to the work in the Beis Hamikdash. So the reason why this pasuk is the most important sentence in Judaism is because it teaches us the idea of consistency. In order for a person to become spiritual, one must consistently do the necessary work, whether it means setting time every day to study Torah or doing mitzvahs with passion. You must consistently labor for a true and everlasting connection with God. In our daily life, if you want to achieve success in any field, You must work constantly and diligently towards your goal to obtain any substantial results. You must work daily towards your objective, especially in those situations where all you want to do is give up. You must go through the motions whether you're excited or not, because once you reach your objective, not only will you feel satisfied knowing that you have overcome adversity to accomplish your goals, but also feel proud knowing that your achievement will stand the test of time. There is a great quote by the famous Tony Robbins. It is not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It is what we do consistently. Have a great weekend and good Shabbos. Thank you for tuning in to the Parsha Perspective. Check out our website, theparshaperspective.com. Send thoughts and comments to theparshaperspective@gmail.com. Till next time, thanks for listening.